So guys, Henry Cavill, or Cavill, however you say his name, is back, and The Witcher is freaking awesome. What's up guys, we're back with another video, and this time we're talking about The Witcher, episode 1. This is not a full season review. I'll be doing a full season review by the end of the weekend, probably Sunday maybe, but this is just episode 1, alright? But guys, if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe. It's on everything DC. There's not been as much DC content this week. It's been a lot of Star Wars and now The Witcher. But if you want to check out one of my new videos, Batman number 85 review in the island top right corner. And if you end up liking this video, give it a thumbs up. But yeah guys, The Witcher stars Henry Cavill. He played Superman in Justice League, which I thought he did a good job, alright? Now, some people didn't like him. They thought he was too dark, but I honestly think that was just how it was written, like Zack Snyder, how he did it. But when Superman was actually giving out hope at the end of Justice League, I was like, that is Superman. Like, he felt like Superman. But then they got rid of him. And then he was awesome in Mission Impossible as the villain. Like, he was really great. So when he was cast as Geralt, the main character of the show, when he was cast as him and when we started getting promo images and then we got that awesome trailer, I was really excited. And he's by far the best part of the show. Like, his acting is on point. You can see that The Witcher, or Geralt, he doesn't go for, like, evil. Like, he gets options from two different sides in this episode, from, like, Princess Witch, like the monster this episode. She's not really a monster, but she's like the evil person. And then this other sorcerer, they both say, hey, go kill. The sorcerer says, kill her. He's the lesser evil, she's more evil than him. But then Henry Cavill's character, Geralt's like, lesser evil, greater evil, middling evil, I do not choose any. So I like that of his character. Like, he doesn't just like compromise. He's not like, okay, I'll kill this person because you're the lesser evil. He's like, no. I'm gonna go after everybody or no one. There's no in between, which is pretty cool. It really defines his character, and the action sequences with him are awesome. Like, he literally like slashes people, cuts people's head off, and bro, like, it was pretty wicked. I was like, damn. Like, there's parts I was like, whoa, damn, this is Netflix, alright? They allow anything. So if this was on a regular TV show, it'd be more like not as like gruesome, which I wouldn't like. Because I'm not saying like, oh, gruesome is good, but it just makes the action sequences better and like defines who else is like giving the blow. Like when Geralt is like stabbing people, doing stuff. If you don't show like that blood or show like that consequences and what happens to this person, it doesn't really make the action sequence really good. You know what I mean? Because in some shows, like, you see them, like, slashing people, but you don't see blood, you don't see any of that stuff. And it's just kind of like, okay, whatever. Where in this show, you feel that. You're like, man, Geralt is kicking ass. Like, he's doing a great job. And then his relationship with the princess, the monster girl, I think her name is Renfrey. It's hard to pronounce, right? But she's, like, the villain of this episode. Well, proposed villain. Like, there's a bunch of people, like, a bunch of characters. But Geralt goes against her, they have like a little kiss, a little relationship, but then what happens is they end up fighting, which their action sequence is awesome in this episode. And then he ends up killing her, which I was like, alright, like I really wanted to see her more, but it made sense. And then he goes to this other city, like a little town. He befriends this little girl who shows him to this like sorcerer. And by the end of the episode, they're like, get out of our town. And you can see, like, Geralt's character, he's like, I'm not gonna do exactly what you say because what you want me to do is actually wrong. I'm not just gonna kill this girl, even though you cursed her. So it's pretty good. And then this little girl, though, that he befriends, I don't like her. Because at the beginning of the episode, she's like, oh, I want to be a witcher like you. And at the end of the episode, she's like, leave and never come back. I'm like, what did he do to you? He saved her life. Look, that princess girl was gonna kill this little girl. I was like, damn, but are they actually gonna kill a little girl right in front of Geralt? No, he actually saves her. And then this little girl is like, leave. I'm like, what? But still, like, it made sense. Like, I didn't like her character, but it gave, like, Geralt, like, that, oh, I have to leave. Now I made a choice. A lot of this episode is about choice. It's like, okay, should I choose to go with the sorcerer, kill this princess, even though he cursed her and caused her to not actually continue her life as a princess, like pretty much ruined her life, or should I kill this sorcerer even though the princess, she's not good herself. Like, she killed people, she did bad stuff herself. So which side do you choose? And he ends up choosing the princess's side. Like, yeah, he kills her, but he doesn't totally go with the sorcerer's side. So he kind of chooses like a middle road, but still goes the wrong direction. So it's pretty interesting, guys. You should go watch it for yourself. There's a lot of stuff happening in this episode, and I feel like the best parts of the episode are when Geralt is in play. Like, whenever Geralt is not on the screen, it gets kind of boring. Like, yeah, you see like this other city that's fighting off in like this war, and guys, it's gruesome. Like, they kill people, bunch of people, and then like sack the city, and then this grandmother and like the rulers of the city, they end up, she like drops to her death, and they have this like daughter who's a new princess, which I think she's kind of like a witch too, like kind of like that princess in this episode who is the villain. Like, she ends up getting away, she's the only one who survives from the city, and the whole goal is for Geralt and her to meet. So this is kind of like a prologue, which kind of makes this episode a little slow. Like, it's an hour long, and there are parts that I'm like kind of bored. Like, never am I bored when Geralt is on screen. Like, Henry Cavill like owns the screen. Like, I'm like attention on him. It's really good. But whenever he's not on the screen, I'm kind of like, okay, whatever. Like the girl, Cersei, I think her name. Yeah, Cersei, the little girl. She's okay, but she's not as good as a character as Geralt. Like, they're the two main leads of this show. So she really needs to up her game to like match Henry Cavill. But I'm excited to see them meet next episode. It looks like the stuff is going to pick back up. This episode felt more like a prologue, which is fine, because it's 8 episodes, and each episode's an hour long. So I'm fine with the prologue, get into the plot, and then we get more action. And I would actually like to see Geralt fight a real monster. Like, the villain in this episode, she's not a monster. She's just a princess who is kind of mutated. She doesn't have any monster qualities. She's just like a good sword fighter. That's it. But I'm hoping he fights like a real monster in the next episode. Like, yeah, he does fight a monster at the beginning of the episode, the very first scene. But that's very quick. I want like a full-on fight with like an awesome, unique monster. I have not really played the games of The Witcher or read the books. I've heard they're really good, and I may actually go check them out now because I really like this episode. I'm going to go binge watch other 7 episodes. So, guys, this episode overall, I'm going to give 8 out of 10. I really liked it. It's pretty awesome. I hope the next episode pick the speed up, because there's some boring parts in this episode, and it is more of a prologue, but it's really good, and I prefer you go check it out. So yeah, guys, definitely recommend it. Go check it out, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, bro, subscribe to this channel because I release everything DC every week. And if you want to follow me more on The Witcher, stay tuned for Sunday because I'll have a full season review coming out. Alright guys, that's the video, and peace out.